He drops it from range. Washington's got 7 points.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
About 3 seconds between the... Walker passes to Schroeder. Tries again. Shoots from the right block. Good D by Doncic.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
You see the range. His ability to shut you down.
He was so close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Kyrie Irving.
That free throw good from Irving.
If you listen to other NBA players, Kyrie Irving is one of their favorites to watch. He has as complete an offensive arsenal and as pretty a game as there is. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And so it's Dallas. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and just not letting them get second chance.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 12 points, 4 assists, and 2 steals. So far, he's played a big role for his team here. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Mavericks?
Ball movement was a real factor for them on offense. They played unselfishly with patience. Guys got shots in their favorite spots. You get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn?
I thought defensively, it just wasn't good enough. You got to be engaged at this level. Any lapse of concentration, lapse of effort,
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Cameron Thomas, and it's Claxton in at center. Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Irving. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Boy, we think of Dennis Schroeder as a natural-born scorer, but there he does a great job passing the basketball.
And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
After the trade for Kyrie Irving, the Mavericks offense went to another level. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "We're still going to preach defense, but on the offensive end, there's going to be nights where we're scoring 130 or 140. Kyrie gives us another weapon. Someone is going to be free. Someone is going to have the advantage." Brian?
Oh, nice stuff. Thank you, Allie. And Dallas calls time here. Well, Doris, despite some big moves, the Mavericks fell short of most people's expectations in 2023.
Very tough end to their finish, especially in light of the talent they have. It just goes to show you, even the best pieces need time to gel together. Now the Dallas Mavs have some decisions.
Washington's shot is good.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Doncic. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Here's Doncic. Got a hand on it. Bridges against Jones. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Outside Jones. Dallas no good that time either. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 9. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. Well, Doris, it's special when you get a kid like Cam Johnson who can seriously stretch the floor.
Well, P.A., we know how highly valued deep shooting is. Cameron Johnson from the three-point line is legit dangerous. He's supremely confident. But what I love is he can also put it on the deck. He can also be elite defensively from a player.
Can't get it to drop. Great D that time from Irving. The Mavericks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Doncic.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Timeout called, the Nets. And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
Claxton can't get it to go. Dallas has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Jones lays it up and in despite excellent defense. Jones has got 11 points. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Doncic against Schroeder. Claxton up top. Pass to Thomas. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Cameron Thomas taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
Finney Smith checked in for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons comes in for Schroeder. Boy, you got to say, Doris, in the last few years, we've seen fantastic MVP races in the league.
What we have seen, B.A., is several players, not 1 or 2, but several players play at an MVP level in multiple seasons. And to me, that adds intrigue to the end of the season. The rate. Has really gone up to the final couple weeks of the season. Just high-level basketball, and you love that it's that competitive.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Irving. And Gafford with the block. And they're able to recover. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. Simmons, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Gafford.
In the third.
Outside Irving.
2 minutes.
Washington outside. Back to Irving. And here's Doncic outside. Brooklyn with the board.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Now here's Simmons. No made baskets yet. Here's Thomas. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Jones from outside. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Thomas has got 10 points now, just in this quarter. The Mavericks leading. Here's Irving. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And coach must have had a really good look at this one. He called a coach's challenge for the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of this call than the official. It's really just a matter of where the action takes place on the court.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an obvious mistake on this call, you almost have to challenge. No matter when it comes in the game, you don't want to surrender any possessions. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton, and they pick up 2. And now just a 4-point Maverick lead.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Doncic. Washington with the ball. He's marked by Finney-Smith. 2 in the cold spell. Washington right side. Doncic outside. Now here's Jones. Shoots over Johnson. Can't hit from the elbow. Simmons looking around. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
That's Ben Simmons putting the defense in a compromising situation, draws the foul.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Here's Irving. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Irving's got 17.